Yeah, just take care of each other. Oh no, not a phantom. Alrighty, greetings and salutations, my fellow virtual denizens, and welcome back to the world of Azymor. It's been a while since me and Hutch recorded our first game, and we have done a lot. I finally finished the house. We'll give you a little bit of a tour real quick. Got my room, got a nice yellow bed, my crafting bench, and my chest full of building materials, and just an empty chest that I threw down. I'm slowly going to transition this floor into here. This is Hutch's room. He's got a loom, he's got his own bed, got an ominous banner that I left him, and a bunch of stuff for making banners. And then we come on up here, and this is our little work area. We've got our chests for our storage that is somewhat organized. Over here we've got our special stuff chest, and look at that. We got 8 diamonds. Woo, so rich. We got smoker here to cook food really fast, just a normal furnace. And then we go up here to the attic, and this is where I've got my blast furnace set up to auto smelt all of this amazing iron. We have been doing a lot of mining, a lot of resource gathering, and still don't have nearly as much resources as I would like to accomplish all the big builds that I want to do, but it's a start. This is what the house looks like from the outside. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really cool. Over there we've got our cows and our sheeps. This stairway goes down to our mine. We've got our trees that we're mining out. I think you saw, yeah, I've got the acacia and some birch over there. Got our little wheat field, and if you come pop on right over here, this is my favorite thing that I've built so far. I built this bridge because over there Hutch found a village, and we're actually going to be spending a lot of time in today's video in that village. But I got super sick of just swimming across this river every time I wanted to head over to the village, and so I built a bridge, and I think it turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. I was kind of hoping to get a little more of an arch to it, but just the way it worked out, it looks like it's just straight flat. But if you come look over here, then you can see that, yeah, there's a bit of an arch to it. And I love these lamp blocks. Oh my goodness, Mojang, thank you for giving me this and putting this in my life. It just looks so good. It's such a nice way. Like, torches, you're great and all, but you just look terrible. Lamps, you're amazing. You look amazing. You're a lighting source. So we're gonna, before we head over to the village, I'm gonna sleep real quick because while I was setting up for this stream, or not this stream, this video, I didn't realize I had gone a long time without sleeping, and I got attacked by phantoms. Oh, this is why I hadn't slept. I got attacked by phantoms while I was dealing with 2 pillager patrols. So that was a bit annoying. So we're gonna sleep up here in the storage area, so we don't have to deal with any phantoms. Get rid of all the mobs, and then we shall head over to the village. So I will be right. I'll bring you guys back in when I get over to the village. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, here we are. We're coming in on the village, and as you can see, Hutch and I have put up a large barrier wall. This is by no means permanent. This looks not good at all. But we're going to build a legit wall for this place at some point in time. But right now we just need a way to to protect our villagers here. Hello guys, how are you? But yeah, this is the village. Hutch found it, and what's really interesting is when he found it, he described it as being very run down. There aren't very many villagers here. The houses are all kind of just sort of abandoned. There's grass everywhere. It's unkept. And so we kind of decided that this village is running on some hard times. There's a forest right here. If you look over here, there's a big forest. So we think that their industry in this area is definitely going to be forestry. They're going to be chopping down trees to trade with their allies. And for some reason, something's going on in the forest that removed a good chunk of the population here. For some reason, villagers are disappearing, and we believe it's something to do in the forest. But we decided that we'd rather protect the village and get them going again before we go out and investigate what's going on over there. We'll talk about that in a second. But this village is really interesting because it's got this T shape. And so we'll have to figure out a good name for this place. So what we're going to be doing today is this village needs a town hall, which is what this is going to be. At first I was thinking about making this the town hall and just sort of adding on to it. But I liked this space right here just felt like better suited because you've got the T, it goes in every direction from this point. So it's kind of like the central location of the village. So the idea, I want to try and keep this aesthetic that these buildings already have of the acacia roofs and highlights. You got the terracotta and then the acacia logs. There's definitely some improvement that can be made to these buildings, and there will be improvement made to these buildings at some point. But we're going to try and follow that sort of theme that we've got going for this village already. So the idea I have is we're going to have kind of a raised foundation, and these are going to be steps leading up to it. So maybe we'll do the foundation first. Let's grab the cobblestone. We'll do the foundation first. So I think the building extends out this way. I just left the wall up while I was outlining so that mobs didn't get in and kill our villagers. But let's get... Okay, I got the cobblestone out already. We'll just throw this down right here. So two rather unfortunate events just occurred. The first is my internet went out as I was working on this build. So I lost a bit of progress. And I had to wait for the internet to return to functionality. And then Mother Nature decided to pour a deluge of rain upon the desert in which I live. And so I'm sat right next to the window. I'm just sort of hoping that that the mic doesn't pick up the sound of these massive raindrops smashing into the window next to me. But what we've got so far, I've got kind of the shape of the place done. I just boxed. We'll just break through the wall real quick. Boop, boop. So this is kind of what we got so far. I've got this patio area. They will sit out. This is going to be kind of the grand, air quotes, grand entrance. I actually need to see how this roof looks. Yeah, that roof doesn't look great. We'll probably alter that. But this is kind of the general look we're going for. It's going to be, the walls are this yellow terracotta. It's just going to be a box because the idea that I've got for this village is we're going to keep that kind of run down, very small community feel that it already has. Hutch and I are going to work with the villagers to try and get their economy going again. And we're going to try and build this village up. But I still want to kind of keep this aesthetic of small, like very small town. Not a whole lot's going on here. And I want this town hall to kind of replicate and show that in the way that it's designed. So I've gone very small. I was going to try and do like a little swoop roof, but it's kind of hidden. So I think I'll probably just go for the straight A-frame kind of roof style. And then once I've got the inside kind of figured out, we'll probably knock a window out here, probably right here, probably right here. Have like a little desk where the mayor will sit, and since it's a small town, people will just walk in and out. Like, he knows everyone knows him. He doesn't really have a need for a receptionist. There's not a whole lot of pressing business that he'll be talking about anyway, so we won't bother with having a little reception area. It'll just be a small office space for the mayor to be sat in. But yeah, that's kind of the progress we've made so far. I'm going to get back to work on this roof and get that figured out, and we'll pop you guys back in once that's done, and we'll do some detail work. So I'll see you all in a bit. Alright, so I got the roof done. I'm not too happy, to be honest, with how this has turned out. The building feels a little too plain. I know I was going for simple, but it feels too plain. I'm hoping that as we detail it out, we will be able to get a little more character into the building itself. But right now, we're going to work on the interior. I've got some birch stairs, a lectern, and some trapdoors, and we're going to make kind of a desk for our mayor. We're going to use the stone stair. That's going to be his chair. We might get some signs to throw on the side there as well. And there we go. He's got a nice little desk area going. I need to get. I didn't bring any clay over. At some point, we'll put like a little flower pot right there with a. We'll put a. Since he is the mayor of a town in the savannah that harvests trees, we'll get a acacia sapling. We'll throw it in a flower pot right here. Flower pot. I like that. That looks good. At some point, I'm gonna knock a window into this wall so that he can like look out over the valley behind the town hall. But I'm not gonna do that until I have glass, which I need to go harvest some sand and smelt it up. So at some point there will be a window right here. We'll get a book, just like a blank book that we can throw in right there, so that there's actually something. What else could we do to this building to make it, give it a little bit of character? I feel like this roof could use some work. What could we do? So, interiors are not my strong suit. I've been really focused on developing my style of building the exterior, like just building the building itself, but when it comes to interiors, I'm not very good. I have a hard time coming up with stuff to throw into an interior. We could maybe put some chairs right here, and we'll get some signs to put on the sides so visitors can like sit down on the couch, on the chair while they're talking to the mayor. I like that. That's good. Let's make these signs I keep talking about real quick. We'll throw. We'll do it out of oak. We'll try oak and see how that looks. Throw that right there. Boom. Got. Oh, quiet phone. Quiet. Let's see. Okay. Boom. 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 That was kind of slow. And a boom. Alright. Cool. And we're going to put some glass in here. We're going to have a window right here as well. And actually, I was thinking, let's make some shutters for this window. I think that would look really good. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That adds a little bit there. I feel like there's some work that could be done right here, and I think I have an idea. That's better. I think that's definitely better. Let's make a bed so that the mayor has a place to sleep. Okay, so now the trick is to find a place where it makes sense for the actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll knock a hole in right here, and the house will extend into a bedroom. Alright, so I got the extra little room for the mayor to sleep in done. It's just a small little thing. We'll put a window right here once we got the glass. He's got a bed, little side table with a torch. Then he comes out here and sits and does his mayor business stuff. Visitors can come sit on the chairs, and it's all fun. It's all great. We're no longer going to put a window in that wall just because of the small room that I've added to the back. So we might throw some windows into the side here, potentially. But for the most part, I'm happy now. Now that I've added some detail and we figured out some things, I feel like it looks a little bit better. I'm still not really stoked about the roof. I feel like there's still work that can be done there. But for now, I feel like this is an adequate amount. Now the trick is we need to find a villager who will accept this lectern as their profession. Get a librarian in here and he will become the mayor. Now we are having the hearts. Yes, come on. Little baby. Is there going to be a baby? Did you guys do it? Is there a baby now? I hear him! There he is! Aw, he's so cute. Cool. You guys, I shall release you. You can... Okay, little baby. You are going to grow up big and strong, and you're going to become a librarian, and you're going to be the mayor of this town. Alright? I think that's going to be all for this episode. I'm not sure how long it's going to end up being, with all the cuts and time jumps that we've gone through, but I think we did good. I fought a pillager group before the main recording started. We got a house built, or a town hall for the mayor. We got a little baby that will hopefully someday become the mayor. Yes, you will. We need a name for you. What should we name you? Leave a comment down below what you think we should name the mayor of this town. We also need a name for the town. So I'll be thinking about that. But I think that's where we're going to call it for this week. I think we've got some really exciting things planned with Hutch coming up. We're going to finally get to the exploring portion of the Watcher's commands. You like my shield? It's a cool shield. So maybe I think next episode, Hutch and I will be going out exploring, and we're gonna explore the world, see what sights there are to behold, and hopefully find a carrot so I can breed some pigs. I know it's random, but it's something that I've been waiting for. But that'll do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you like the content, and I will see you all next time. Bye!